when they really don't have footage to watch even from the first map we just watched. Here we are towards B to start things off. It is going to be the pressure from TL attacking first. And we heard the death saying it would be TL going up mid. Here they go.
Yeah, they were absolutely right.
Back and forth.
And keznit's already dropped, right? Like, the Reyna has an opportunity for things with the pistol, but no, the jumping classics are traded back and forth. Numbers advantage still in favor of Liquid as they funnel their way onto A to get the spike down. We'll see what KRU can do as far as the retake attempt goes.
Doug, I love me a good around the world. That was fantastic. You don't ever see that. You usually get caught by someone stays back. B to mid to A. Let's see how KRU answers with the post plan.
You're just checking the weather
in
all the different spots, right? It's a big map. Things can change. You never know. But as you said, what can KRU do as far as this retake goes? As soon as the dark comes out, you see the gravity well keeping them at bay. You still have two players from Liquid who are playing off towards A long, so they're in a really good spot here. You're going to have to deal with Link playing by Jenny, and then still deal with the other playing back. And somebody down in hell. NagZ just has so much he has to deal with. soulcas cleans him up. Liquid on the pistol.
Yeah, the frenzies I've been drone up mid. Double duelist will be following. Oh, NagZ has his work cut out for him as they round the corner. He makes quick work of kill number 1.
All right, screening out though. Gets a second. Gets himself back to a healthy spot, but now before Mazino cleans him up. There's still room for Liquid to work here, but KRU has arrived and they've been able to bolster their defenses. Well, they were able to bolster their defenses. This is Liquid's bonus, friends. Right, like,
yeah.
This shouldn't be a fair fight.
Quick and steady. That's how they've been pushing through here. I mean, quick trades into that mid area, especially taking down market so early. You know you can basically cordon off who is in B. It makes it very tough for KRU, even if it is going to be that eco. And making his way through. Still has a few stars on that A. Not going to decide to use them.
Well, at least for now. I wonder, yeah. He upgrades the weapon. He gets something.
Still could say,
or excuse me, he doesn't upgrade the weapon. He brought that into it, but is able to at least get away with that. And the thing is, well, no, because Liquid are still bringing 2 with full armor, so they aren't even really having to buy that either.
KRU had a second round buy in our first map on Haven, right? So we can definitely see how they're planning a little bit more for the future, knowing TL is no pushover whatsoever, and everything's going to be helping here, especially
towards A. They send 3 down long, take some of that space away, but nobody's home. With that, KRU should understand you've got your hands full towards B. Excellent start from Klaus.
Double drone push. Jamppi destroys the door. ScreaM flashes through. Like, the set utility right now is incredible.
Jamppi able to take care of the first, but keznit shows up at just the right time as Klaus does as well. He's able to get 3 with the Sheriff, but soulcas takes care of 1, a 1v3. I have this spike. This would be something if he's able to pull this off. 1, that's all he's gonna get. KRU get on the board, a big one.
It's the first time we've seen all 5 towards one site immediately. Jamppi is the only one that's made steps, so they know the Blade Storm might be floating around. Doesn't necessarily say this is our initiation, but the dash, there it is, into the site, onto Jenny.
Right, and into a Cloud Burst, but not finding very much success as delzic's able to clean him up right off the bat. But they continue to funnel onto the site. The Empress comes online as they try to create some space, as they try to take the site away, but delzic manages to get 3. There's the op-out from Nivera, but he's left alone with 11 health, and that's all that he has to him as well. KRU respond and no player drops.
For a moment, I couldn't make out. I thought the turret was somebody still taking it, and I was like, Madman, who is this? Who is this man? Just a turret, don't worry.
Lockdown comes out. Lockdown goes right back where it came from, courtesy of the 100 Siri out from Mazino. And with this, Liquid look to double down their efforts towards A, and there's a ton of utility.
NagZ knows they're not coming B. He's already pushed with the off, so the rest of KRU is here to defend. Will it be enough to take down TL?
So far, 1 for 1, not too bad, but Link able to take one back. Klaus is playing around the door, trying to find some space, trying to make something happen as 100 Fury comes out as a counter out from soulcas. He's able to take care of keznit. What more can he find? It's going to be it, but through all of that, you talked about it, Riv, they had 4 there, and it was not enough. Liquid still managed to find the numbers advantage, but Klaus tries to get it back. Nothing doing. Klaus has been like this close up. There was nothing doing, but there they've spotted it out. Liquid now off of that, turning some of their attention over towards A. keznit's been pushed back, the Leer to create a little bit more space. Liquid. All intention to go towards A for now. Uh-oh. That might change their mind.
So clean. Delzik using his own smoke there with just a little bit of peek.
Spike down
And the advantage is his as keznit drops another. 2 left. Nivera and ScreaM, the brother buff, can it come into play?
Empress in his back pocket. That's 1. Surely you don't win this 2v5, right? Make it a 3v1.
Saw one.
There it is. He's going to dance his way around the utility. Not able to land the shots. And Mazino avoids what would have been a very bad situation as KRU gets a little angle. And from that, they can take some of this more aggressive space towards mid, potentially work their way into tree room if they want. I think the thing is, off of that, they have more options. Not going to check the alarm bot this time around, but they threaten off of that. Well, how do KRU respond?
The alarm bot going off, but overall, less noisy take on mid. What a distraction bait! Oh my word, these two working together, Jamppi and ScreaM on the market side as he just starts going to town on the rest of KRU.
And that was a big confidence swing there, right? Like he just waltzes out and says, fine, I'll land the shots, and he's able to do it as ScreaM gets his way onto the 3rd kill of the round. And he's gonna have an option of potentially getting the 4th. No, Delzik takes care of him, but now Delzik finds himself in a 1v3 as Liquid are able to take care of that. They get up to 6.
Over, and they've confidently taken it more than once now. 6-3 as TL go for a straight B on this one. A little bit of a roam here from soulcas. What can KRU do?
And that shock dart didn't feel good, but Jamppi was able to land the shots with the op anyway. The various positions been given away. There's no Hunter's Fury to follow that up. The information has been gathered. Now Liquid through that kind of tests the waters. They still have that op in the hands of Jamppi. They can consider how they want to reset the round and potentially approach something different. Defensively, KRU's setup still seems pretty similar, right? You still have that alarm bot, but this time there's Astro Utility sitting on top of it. So they're able to clear their way right through it.
Slow walk, another orb just behind. More stars drop. And they create that scenario for themselves. KRU is allowing this to happen because they're actually getting a lot of audio. And if they don't see anybody push all the way through, they have NagZ watching that. They feel safe that TL has not broken the defense. So I actually like as well how KRU isn't overreacting.
I also just said that there was utility on top of the alarm bot, and that was a lie. There was not.
Oh, because Klaus went down.
Yeah. But had he been alive, maybe.
30 seconds left.
Either way. I lied to you all. I apologize. Mazino gets dropped after he gets one. Good. Cosmic Pride out. We'll see what they can do as far as holding things back. NagZ. He drops, and really off of that, there's so much room for Liquid to work as they're going to be able to take the site and get the spike down. The 2 remaining members of KRU are just now starting to approach the site. It's going to take heroics out of keznit. That Empress, you got to make something happen here.
As it goes in, 3v2 situation. Jamppi low, but the operator is still able to score some shots on the way in. keznit with a big frag.
Yep, that's one.
Missed.
The
Oh my
utility's just too much,
word.
man. The nano swarms keep him back. The Astro Util as well, and then they have a decent spot where Link is, even if with Link getting isolated in that gunfight, he's just able to land the shot.
Both of them, and I'd be happy.
Liquid here have ultimates to really play with, right? They have all the options they really could possibly ask for. We'll keep a close eye on NagZ's operator, see if he's able to find any value out of that. Jamppi with a threatening shot onto keznit, make you think twice about things, but drops right back. Here's the operator swinging out, slowly, surely, creeping your way forward. Who's gonna get the shoulder first? It's Link! That operator offline.
NagZ down, the turret as well for Klaus is down, so he's playing a dangerous position, usually a one and done if you cannot get yourself a few kills here. Jamppi drops one, Klaus still very close. Is he gonna be able to do what he does? Jamppi's down.
Yeah, but there's still so much more. There's still so much more. The lockdown comes through, the Cosmic Divide and the Hunter's Fury as well, as Mazino's trying to keep things back, but Link cutting off the rotations, keeping KRU at bay. It all falls onto Mazino. He had that ultimate early on. That was nice. Okay.
Spicy.
Pop off, King. What else you got? A 1v3. It's going to take more than just that, though, to get KRU back to 4. Shock dart. Nothing doing at all.
I don't think anybody's making too much movement. You see Klaus is playing very close hip-to-hip on the turret as keznit downs Link. Not something you see very often for Link to be the first one going down for TL.
No, and he was playing very similar to the setup that we've talked about on B main, he was playing contact off of the turret, right? And the concept there is the turret starts to triggers, right? Starts to deal damage to whatever player is in its line of sight. Link or the Killjoy player, or really anyone else, can swing out from a slightly different angle to win that gunfight because the player's distracted trying to deal with the turret.
I think if they can find where Nivera's utility is, they go to a different site. You've taken down the controller. No smokes there for TL, so you control the angles that you want to create with Delzik. They're still going to try for a little bit. Utility going towards the top side, and they still want A. Despite the util, they're going right at it.
30 seconds left.
You're absolutely right on the util. Jamppi's also playing around 3. Spike went down at the hands of Delzik. So they've gotten this far. They've gotten what they wanted, but you've still got to secure the thing. You still have to take care of the attempted retake coming out from Liquid. And you got Jamppi with the Sheriff. And the Ion Sheriff, as we said, delivers automatic headshots. And we see it on full display there. Nivera's able to get one as well. This is just so clean out from Liquid. KRU, as we mentioned, they got what they wanted, right? Like, they got onto the site. They were able to intentionally push into the Killjoy utility. They got the opening pick that they were looking for away from, given that they didn't see anything there. And, well, the answer to that question is nothing, right? Like, Jamppi doubled down. He holds that in with a Marshall. Ooh. Not able to land the shots, but the shock dart does some serious damage.
Dings. Yeah, I think seeing the activation on the turret said, I feel like this could still be a play. Left. KJ's pretty close. And now it is. It's going to be KRU going in. Now, again, they've taken a site, but it seems like TL is just all quiet about it.
And they have to take care of ScreaM, who's in market, right? If they don't take care of ScreaM, it's going to be problematic because they're going to be able to push him from that site. You see the Reyna, keznit on the side of KRU holding down that angle. They're able to take care of backside. Good. But now KRU, now they're going to have to deal with the aggression coming in. keznit spots ScreaM, and there he was. Understanding Nivera's there as well, and Mazino kind of clotheslines him. They get the... Looks like they're going to head in towards A. The Hunter's Fury coming out. NagZ.
Ooh.
Nice out from Mazino.
Yep.
We talked about it. That was that Hunter's Fury that you set up. That's going to allow them to get onto the site. Liquid don't have any ultimates, at least at this moment, to work with as far as a retake goes. soulcas, if he's able to get a pick, he can make something happen. The spike goes down to 4v5 in favor of KRU. ScreaM has to back up. I like this from KRU. They've taken the space that they wanted. The Empress is coming out online as well for keznit.
Oh, they have Mazino. I was like, everybody's looking the same way. It scared me for a moment. Nivera picks one up. NagZ staying out of the spam. And it's the slow peek from Jamppi. How far back are they? And now he comes to flank from door.
Yeah, I wonder if he's checking for space or for information.
There it is.
Actually going to double down on soulcas, able to take care of one. As he starts to drop down, he spotted another walking into the Astra smoke, understanding there's likely a good chance there's one down in hell, and there is. They're going to have to isolate him. NagZ gets it to a 1v1. The Bladestorm comes online. He tries to go up top, not able to land the shots. ScreaM swings around, but NagZ gets the third. A red
comeback KRU. Analyst task?
The 9-3 curse, bro. We talked about it. Okay, the Hunter's Fury, or excuse me, the Cosmic Divide, but Liquid put their foots down. They do not give up an inch. But maybe keznit can find more success. The operator's there. Delzik's able to take care of him. The reinforcements from Liquid have arrived.
Cosmic Divide cuts off market, cuts off spawn. 3 are already waiting. soulcas, Link, and Nivera. All ultimates are up. How did they decide to use these?
keznit's in such a brutal spot, too, playing down towards B main. Like, you have to deal with him if you want to work your way in through lane. soulcas is 103. Oh, Delzik may be in trouble. Yeah, Delzik's a sitting duck, bro. He never had a shot there. Link gets 2, and yeah, those kills were his at the end of the day, but we talked about how they had to take care of keznit back in main. They do, and then the Hunter's Fury just kind of tees him up.
And we kind of talked about how TL plays kind of a future brain game. The amount of ults they have stacked, you're basically waiting for Sonar Bolt to come back up. Drone's already been used. How are they going to get past this defense?
ScreaM, you're a patient man.
Yeah, right?
30 seconds left.
It's like what they did Haven defense.
You talked about that double op setup. Nivera gives that initial angle away. He retreats back a bit, still has that operator there. The lockdown comes online, and there it is. If it's not the lockdown, it's the operator, but NagZ's able to trade that right back. That soulcas drops as well. 13 seconds left. They still have to get the spike down, though. The 2 remaining members of Liquid now showing up. You hear the Bladestorm comes online, courtesy of Jamppi. Now they approach a retake of their own. Double duelist. What can they do here? Nothing spotted yet. The remaining members are all on the site as Jamppi has to clear out every single corner just to make sure there's nothing going on behind him. Now they can approach things. I believe he may have spotted NagZ's shoulder. Oh no! Ooh, baby, that was close. Oh, one. He goes in aggressive, looking for the second and the third. And why the heck not? Dueling Bladestorms. It's a dogfight up in the sky. ScreaM pushing his way forward. We talked about it, the 1v2. He's going to have to get the kills and still get the defuse. And no, NagZ gets to 4. KRU get to 8.
At NagZ, kind of grapevine upshot. He's just sidestepping. It's so clean as he entered the site. When your AWPer is on, it is on. Also, Mazino to be the first peek on the B site take there with the Sheriff. You lose the least if he goes down, but you gain a bunch of information. So really smart play of how they were able to get through that situation on the side of KRU for round 19. As we are in round 20 now, only 50 seconds are left on the clock. And a Cosmic Divide versus an Empress are the things we could see.
I wonder how they find value with NagZ's operator. Like, oftentimes you're doing a little cloudburst dash, cause some chaos. But with an operator, you can't, surely not. Oh, Link, you crazy son of a gun. Link manages to get 2 and stays alive. Now he drops, but Nivera Sheriff gets 3. What? That's the one that they win? That's how they get to 12?
Match point.
That was
KRU. Reasonably so.
Yes, NagZ's so far forward, and it looks like he's actually on defender side of most. He was kind of just sitting there like, yeah, we actually have this much control over mid, but you see TL is okay with giving that up. It's when they start to break these site walls down, and it could happen here. They get stuck by a digital Molly, and ScreaM picks one up.
Hunter's Fury came out. The kill was traded out.
30 seconds left.
Of keznit. Link playing that anchor backside again, playing contact off of the turret. keznit just walks right into his crosshair, and Link's able to clean him up. But NagZ! Ooh, Mazino does it. All right, a 2v2. NagZ still playing up in heaven, able to upgrade his weapon. Link gets things cleaned up as NagZ gets into a 1v1. The op in his face. How has NagZ avoided things up until this point? I don't know that he's going to be able to pick up the spike and plant it. Yeah, they've run out of time. It's not going to be enough. Team Liquid.
Wow.
Map 1 was clean. Map 2 was a bit more spicy, courtesy of KRU, but Liquid